Hello, Aramark. My name is Austin Kep, and I graduated from the Pennsylvania State University with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Nutritional Science and a minor in Psychology. Currently, I'm working as a dietetic technician at the Johns Hopkins Children's Center located in Baltimore, Maryland. An example of a time when I took initiative and went above and beyond what was expected of me was while I was working as a dietary technician at the Penn State Hershey Rehabilitation Hospital. One evening, a nurse had called the dietary department, stating that her patient was on a cardiac diet and was refusing to eat anything on his meal tray. I quickly took the patient's information and looked him up in our software system. I was able to review the dietitian's notes on this patient concerning his likes and dislikes for certain foods, his allergens, and any potential food and drug interactions. With this information, I compiled a list of foods that I thought he would enjoy and that we could make quickly. Since the cooks and dietary aides were busy on tray line, I took it upon myself to make these foods and hand deliver them to the patient's room. The end result was the patient was very appreciative and supportive that I was able to fulfill his special requests. An example of a time when I built rapport with another employee was with a registered nurse named Dawn. Dawn had worked in the transitional care unit at the Penn State Hershey Rehab Hospital and would frequently call the dietary department requesting special snacks and products be brought up to the nourishment room for her patients. Although this was the job of the dietary aides, when they became very busy, I took it upon myself to fulfill these needs. After doing this for several weeks, Dawn and I began to converse about our goals and aspirations to our favorite foods and sports teams. To this day, Dawn and I remain great friends and still keep in touch. What I like most about Aramark's internship program is the seemingly endless possibilities that I will have for networking. Networking is an extremely important tool that I plan on using throughout my internship, not only to develop and strengthen my professional skills, but to learn from other established healthcare professionals. I also like that Aramark prides themselves on being culturally diverse. This is extremely important to me, and not only for my growth, but beneficial to me as an individual as well. Being able to learn from other interns, preceptors, and healthcare professionals from different cultures and backgrounds will make me more culturally aware to treat and diagnose patients and the potential communities I may serve. It will also allow me to understand a patient's values and beliefs, which will lead to better and effective treatment, recommendations, and diagnoses of the patient. One professional strength that I exhibit that I believe will make me a great fit at Aramark's internship is integrity. I leave my job every day knowing that I completed my tasks to the best of my ability while following strict policy and procedures. An example of when I exhibit integrity is while working in the formula room at the Johns Hopkins Children's Center. Nursing will call down for formulas to be brought up to the patient's unit that have not yet been ordered in our software system. This is strictly against our department's policies, and in calm demeanor I explain as soon as the formula order is placed in our software system, we will make it and bring it to the patient's unit. I have decided to apply to 3 of your Aramark locations, my top choice being Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Growing up in central Pennsylvania, I've had the opportunity to travel to Williamsport a couple of times. I feel very comfortable there. It reminds me a lot of my hometown, a very friendly, tight-knit community. My second choice is your Albany, New York location. I believe the Albany, New York area and Baltimore City have a lot in common in terms of the environment and culture. I also believe Albany, New York Medical Center and Johns Hopkins Health System have a lot in common in terms of the resources they provide their patients and the tools and resources needed for their interns and employees to provide the best quality of care in their field of expertise. I've also chosen to apply to your Boulder, Colorado location. I'm a very adventurous and outgoing person, and I've always wanted to travel to the Midwest, especially Colorado, and I'm willing to do that in order to complete my dietetic internship. Thank you for your time and consideration for your internship. Have a great day.